Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol if we haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet. Today I'm participating in a collab called Bunnies Hopping Around the World, and it's hosted by Deco Easy, Janny and Dyanne. This should be just what you need to get some Easter inspiration. There's going to be DIYs and decorating and who knows what else, anything Easter related. So are you ready to get started? I'm going to be showing you my shelf that my husband made me in my kitchen, and I love to decorate it seasonally. So let's get started. As I mentioned, we are in my kitchen, and this shelving unit is one that my husband made me. He specially handmade it to my specifications to fit in this little area here. This is where my stove and microwave are, and then that goes down to our basement over there. So it's sandwiched in between here of my cupboard and the doorway. So I love decorating this shelf. It has been so much fun, a little bit challenging too, because as you can see, these shelves are pretty high. So some of my decor is kind of tiny, and I have all of that space to fill, or at least part of it, so it doesn't look real silly with just some wee little tiny things on it. So I'm going to talk you through the whole shelf and let you know what I decorated it with and why I chose those decorations. The very top was a little bit hard to decorate because of the scale of it, and I didn't want it to look real sparse or real crowded, and I just had some trouble decorating it this time. But I love thermoses, and as you can see, I chose a green one, and then this one that will be in a future thrift haul. I haven't even shown it to you yet, so you get a little sneak peek. So they're both the Thermos brand, and I apologize for that squeaking noise. I have to be clear up on a stool to film this, and so you're going to hear a little squeaking. I also like to decorate with blocks and spell out words. So these blocks were actually mine, and some of them, the older ones like that one there, were my dad's when he was little. Now this little guy is Fuzzy, and I think he's pretty sweet, and I got him at an estate sale. This one's actually fuzzy too. So I got that at an estate sale as well. So I thought that I chose the right items to kind of balance it out, give a little interest, and make everything kind of flow together. And it's announcing spring. All right, and down here on this shelf, I kind of went with an outdoorsy type theme. I can imagine these two little figurines are outside, and you would find a lamb outside, and then the plate actually has an outdoor scene as well. And this mug just happened to fit there and go with the theme because you would find the flowers outside planted as well. I did thrift that little mug, and I think it's darling. And if you notice here, I kind of went up to a peak and then back down. So I didn't want everything the same exact level, and I wanted it to be interesting. So this is actually a new item I got as well when I was thrifting. That will be coming up in a future video. Look at all these darling little kittens that she's hauling around in her wheelbarrow. Now, I don't even like cats, but I thought she was pretty cute. This plate I've used before. It's in really sad shape. It's actually cracked, but I don't mind. I think it's darling, and I found it in my dad's basement. I have a thing for lambs lately. So this little guy I thrifted. And here's another little figurine of this little boy, and he is pushing a wheelbarrow as well. And I just thought that all played together nicely. This next shelf, I kind of have a theme going on again of a little outdoors, kind of a planting theme, and also the yellow theme. So here's a little figurine, a little boy with some bunnies. I think he is just darling. And I thought he went well with this little plaque that I thrifted recently. And it says, "A bright spring to you. I've planted the seeds in my garden, you know, and soon into lovely flowers they'll grow. With greetings for spring, a bunch I will send and hope you'll accept them from your little friend." Now, there's some sparkle on that, and I think it's really cute. This is actually a candle, and I thrifted that, of course. The yellow plate I found in my dad's basement. And this little figurine is quite cute. She's got a bird on her head. I thrifted her. I love incorporating flower frogs into my displays. They add some interest and some height. And if you'll notice, these are Swizzler. What's that word? I know I said it wrong in my last video. Swizzle sticks. And they have little daisies on them. And then I got this bunch of things that you would find in flowers. They're vintage. This one just says Happy Easter. And so I popped all of those into the flower frog, and see the nice height that that gives, as well as this little plaque does too. And then this was quite special. I found this thrifting in a bag of things, and it's a chocolate tin, and it's in the shape of an egg, and it has something on both sides. So if I get bored with this side, I can turn it around and put it on this side, which I think is quite cute as well. And it's called Heidel, and you can see there, Confiserie Heidel. I'm just guessing on the accent. I don't know. I think it's German though. Now, I had trouble getting that to stay up there, so let's see. Hopefully that doesn't fall down in the middle of my video. I kind of like it better on that side. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite side on my tin. Lastly, we're going to go down to the bottom shelf here. Well, I still have the pegs to go as well, but for the shelves. Now, you can probably tell this is a hip-hop bunny theme. So, of course, we think of bunnies at Easter time. And I have a sign that says, "Hello, Spring." And there's my cute little pink bunny that I thrifted. And there's a flower frog. Again, look at the height, how that fills up the space. It would be very dull and boring if everything was very low on my shelf. So look at the different height. Here in the middle, I have this cute little basket that I thrifted with just a little bit of, it's not really Easter grass, it's just kind of something that you would use in crafting. I feel like we're playing charades here. What's it called? If anybody knows, you can pop that in the comments below. There's this little darling bunny that has a tail. It's very fluffy, and he got a lot of attention, or probably she, with the pink rouge on her cheeks, huh? She got a lot of attention in my video last year. And then I have this little gray bunny, and he just looks kind of sassy the way he's posing there. And I just posed one of them on each side of the little basket. And this hip hop was my friend Melody's idea. Melody from Melody's Many Miscellaneous. She always has good ideas for me. This is a fairly new thrifted item. I think it's a tiny little planter, and I just have some carrots from the Dollar Tree that I popped in there. And she looks like she's busily hauling her little carrots around. So there's the bottom shelf. And then when I custom designed this for my husband to make for me, I wanted these pegs on the bottom because I think it gives a whole nother decorating opportunity. So here is this beautiful tin sign from Dot Likes Red. She sent that to me a couple times ago. She spoils me rotten and sends me friend mail and just gets me and my style so well. Look at the cute little chicks. Of course, we think of chicks at Easter time. And then over here, this is a DIY that I did a couple years ago. And a little tip, if you're going to make your own garlands or beaded garlands, I would use wire because you can really shape it any way you want them. And I just had this little doodad that I found in my crafting box and wrote Hello Spring and glued that on there. And these colors really remind me of Easter and spring. And did you notice? Bless Our Nest plays off on my channel name, My Blessed Nest. So Dot doesn't miss any details. And now I'm going to give you one last look here of everything. If you have a favorite, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what your favorite item or items are. So after I was all done filming, I said, oh no, I forgot I washed my aprons so I could put them up on the pegs. So I don't know if you saw my last video, but I thrifted this one and it's just beautiful. And it's got this, I believe it's called cross stitch. And so I wanted to add that one there. And then over here, I got this from Crystal, one of my viewers, and she sent this and it has this adorable little heart pocket there. So I did iron them. They're not perfect, but I thought they looked really cute. My mom helped me iron them. She held the little pocket, and I guess it's not going to stay up, but that's okay. Look how cute they are. So let me know if you like it with the aprons or without. And then I just added this little Hello Spring beaded garland there on top. I kind of like the layered look with the sign on there too. So if you think that's cluttered, you might like the simpler look that I showed first. But let me know which look you like better. And here's one last look of the whole thing together. I love those aprons. They're so adorable. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I decorated my shelf for Easter. If you would like to see more decor inspiration and some DIYs, make sure to hop on over to the playlist. I'll have it linked below in my description box. And I would love it if you would watch the playlist and let my friends know I sent you on over. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.